So this is basic function. Again, this same kidneys also manages water content in your body. So when water becomes too much in your body, it is the kidney that regulates the water so that it doesn't get too much. So anytime you see somebody have a leg swelling, or have facial swelling, or hand swelling, or tummy swelling, remember it can be kidney problem. That means the kidney is unable to balance the water content in the human body. Beyond this, the same kidney is responsible in formation of blood. So if somebody is losing blood, or somebody's blood is low, as a man you are not bleeding every month, and you notice that your blood is low, it might be that your kidney is not functioning properly. Or even if you're a woman that also menstruates every month, and you just found that your blood is getting low unnecessarily, remember it might be a kidney problem. Beyond this, it also plays a major role in bone strength. If kidneys are not functioning very well, your bone gets weak, so you can sustain fracture just like that without even having any Okada accident, because the kidneys is not really doing its function. Apart from that, there are what we call electrolytes. Electrolytes are some of the elements that the brain uses continuously. When this electrolyte is low, that means that the kidney is not doing its proper activity. Apart from that, there are some other minerals that the kidney also succeeded in making sure body get access to it from the food you have eaten. Magnesium, calcium, phosphorus, and zinc, and others are being filtered by the kidneys to ensure that it gets to every part of the body. Apart from this same organ is responsible for hormones. Hormones are like body chemicals that actually are like messengers stimulated by the brain to function in another part of the body. Once kidney is not forming very well, such a person will not function appropriately because hormones that are responsible for normal function of human body is affected. These are functions and many more that the kidneys does continuously on a regular basis. However, this kidney also supports the heart function to maintain blood pressure. So sometimes when you realize you have blood pressure, remember it might be that you have a kidney problem. That's why your blood pressure is rising. So and so on and so forth. We can continue talking about what the kidneys does in the human body. Now, what can happen to kidneys? Problem can happen to kidney right from the stage of formation, whereby the kind of kidney formed for you while in your mother's womb is not normal. So you have what is called kidney agenesis, kidney that not grow normally, a very small size. It's not having all it takes to grow bigger. You can have multicystic kidney that have a lot of other things inside it that are not necessary. You can also have a horseshoe kidney. It's a kidney that looks like horseshoe. I told you before that the kidney looks like a beans, but if it's not looking like the shoe of a horse, that means not a normal one. Again, you can have ectopic kidney, a kidney that's located in the wrong place, not in the appropriate location. All of these will eventually lead to another problem after birth. In fact, let me tell you the truth. Most children that died right from birth, some of them actually have kidney problem, and that's why they cannot survive. So, but in life, if you actually come to life with a normal kidney, what are the things that can actually affect the kidney that can make it to lose its functions? Some of those functions we have mentioned. We want people to listen carefully because now kidney is one of the most common problems in our society. And we can tell you it's one of the most common problems in society. Before now, we used to see people that are older in their late 60s developing kidney problem. But today, we have less than 10-year-olds that have kidney problem. The commonest people age group that are having kidney problem now are between the age of 20 to the age of 35. Which is an absurd condition or event, seeing that particular age group having a lot of kidneys problem. And our findings so far confirm that we are now more vulnerable to what will destroy the kidney prematurely. Age is no more a factor why kidneys will pack up. Now what we do, our lifestyle is now very, very dangerous. Among other things that destroy kidneys, number one, if you are the type that take painkillers, you are having one pain and you always take pain relief continuously, and I start with paracetamol, an advanced level of other ones that you know, I don't need to mention them on air. When you've been taking paracetamol for long, ordinary paracetamol will destroy the kidney. Remember, every painkiller must go through the kidney before they function in your body. Therefore, if you are taking painkiller continuously, it destroys the kidney itself. And note that if you are used to taking higher form of painkiller, then you put your kidney on higher risk to get destroyed. So painkiller is one of the major problems in our society because we abuse it too much. Again, I combine this immediately with all the local herbs, agbo and agumu, that we take regularly. A lot of people have destroyed their kidneys unknowingly, believing that it's getting himself well, treating acquiring and all the sort of names they call it, and then end up with kidney disease. The most powerful part of it also, we begin to find children who are developing kidney disease on account of their mother who continuously give them paracetamol for all the long years that you know. At the age of 5, 6, the child just have a pain. Paracetamol morning, afternoon, night for more than a year, that child will end up having a kidney problem. So all of these are things that have been found in our society. Beyond this, another common problem that also causes kidney problem is bleaching cream. Most of our women that bleaches their skin end up having kidney disease because it contains mercury. This mercury goes through the skin and end up to settle in the kidneys, and the kidney is eventually pack up. So if you are a man there that you want to bleach your skin, remember, get ready to suffer your kidneys. And if you're a woman, be ready that you're going to soon have a problem with your kidneys. Beyond this, we want to tell us, for those of us that also engage in some kind of diet, all in the name we want to reduce your weight. Reducing your weight is not a problem, but when you engage in some kind of food that will eventually intoxicate your kidney, then you're going to have a kidney problem. I don't want to mention some of the modalities some of you have applied that was very, very common that time, and I think people have disengaged themselves from that because they've suffered a lot of setback from kidney disease. So it means that the food you eat can also be a factor to why you develop kidney disease. So alcoholics, those that drink a lot of alcohol, end up having kidney disease. Again, if you have infection, when doctors mention infection, a lot of people think that women think that toilet infection or infection. As doctors, when we talk of infection, we mean different gamut of infections, of different sources of organisms. So when you have what is called overwhelming infection or sepsis, that means you have infection that is so large number in your body, it can affect the kidney. In fact, the kidney can shut down suddenly. Again, anybody that sustained fire injury, that got burned in fire, can end up having kidney injury. Again, if you have hypertension and it's not well managed, you end up having kidney disease. And for those that are diabetic, your kidney is at risk of dying so soon because of your diabetes that's not well properly or that's not well managed. Apart from all of this I've mentioned to you, when you're involved in bleeding, maybe you have an accident and you're losing blood, or a woman who is having menorrhagia. Menorrhagia means a woman that's bleeding excessively can end up having a kidney shrinking and the kidney will not function appropriately. Also, you are involved in an accident and you have lost so much blood, your kidney can shut down suddenly. Or someone that went through surgery who lost so much blood and is not replaced on time can also have a shut down kidneys. Now, so we can continue to tell you so much things that affect kidneys that will eventually make the kidney not to function appropriately from those functions we have mentioned. What are the symptoms that you are likely to see? I want you to note this very carefully in case you do not know. Number one, if you realize that the amount of urine you pass is getting smaller than the quantity you expected, you have taken about 5 sachets of pure water, and the urine that came out from you is less than 2 sachets of pure water, beware, something is wrong with your kidneys. Your kidney is no more producing enough urine. If you notice your face is swollen, you wake up in the morning, you are facing the mirror and your face is swollen, beware, your kidney is beginning to lose its function. Or your leg swelling. You just sit down for like just 1 hour, your leg is swollen, beware, you are beginning to lose some kidney functions. Apart from this, anytime you notice that you're beginning to get tired, you are breathless, you just walk a short distance, you're so tired, beware, you may need to check your kidney. Stop taking all those multivitamin and blood tonic thinking that you don't have enough blood. It might be that your kidney just starts failing and that's why you're getting too much tired. So you might need to actually check up yourself. The symptoms are too numerous. Beyond this, you can also notice that your skin can begin to get darker. And that's why some of you use cream forever. When your skin is getting darker, beware, you may be losing your kidney function. or your skin becomes scaly despite all the creams you are applying, or it's becoming itchy, beware, your kidney is losing its capacity. So some of these symptoms are bound that you begin to notice. So if you're a woman, you notice that your menses can even stop suddenly, and a man can actually lose performance as a man in terms of sexual activity. All of these are kidney problems. And by the time you realize that you're not even urinating well at all, then that tells you there's a problem with the kidney. Or you urinated one day and you saw blood in your urine, then that means your kidney is going. So all of this goes on and on. And by the time we're going to check on you, we'll take your urine. If we find protein in your urine or sugar in your urine, that will say diabetes. But if there's a protein are food you get. The sources of protein are beans, eggs, meat, and co. Once we find their byproduct in your urine, it means your kidney is going away gradually. Therefore, you can have what is called acute kidney disease or a chronic kidney disease. Acute kidney disease means that the kidney suddenly shuts down without giving you a notice. That's acute. A chronic kidney disease is that it occurs gradually. All these symptoms I've mentioned, you notice them and normalize. You notice them, it's normalized. You notice them normalize until it now becomes persistent. So once all of this happens, please present yourself to a medical doctor and get yourself checked appropriately. These are a few things you need to know. Beyond these, other things you need to know is that once you are diagnosed that you have kidney problem, beware, it is not a disease that goes. Do not tell me that they said I had kidney failure and now it is now better. Except if you are picked up in the early stage of kidney problem. If it elapses to the severe stage where the kidney has failed finally, the only way for you to survive is to be on dialysis. And dialysis is not a cure, it's just to sustain your life. And that is expensive. So if you're listening to this lecture this morning, it's an opportunity for you to beware, to prevent this disease occurring to you. Because if it occurs eventually, that you're going to end up on dialysis, you cannot survive it. Even the rich ones are crying. You can imagine someone that needs to do a dialysis like 3 times in a week, and each session of dialysis costs about 60 to 80,000 naira. So calculate that for about the next 10 years to 20 years, you definitely go bankrupt no matter how rich you are. That is beyond other drugs and other things you must take. So in order to forestall the whole problem in totality, you will need to eventually go for transplant of your kidney. So transplant of your kidney, you know what it means. Go and look for 15 million naira to transplant your kidney. You know how many people will be able to afford this. So because you don't want to get into this mess, why don't you get it right this morning? For God's sake, you have opportunity of getting this reminder. What you consume, what you put in your mouth will definitely be reflected in your kidneys. So beware. Your kidneys are very protected. God placed them in a very location that you cannot reach it easily. All in the name that it doesn't want to get damaged. This kidney also have a resistance to damage. But by the time it is down with damage, you're already in trouble. Until we come your way again, you'll be able to remember that kidneys are important organs in you that are too powerful, and it is just foolishness of an individual allowing his kidney to shut down. May you all that listen this morning get your kidney function to your death, because it is agbano if it comes your way. Thank you for listening to this opportunity, and you can ask questions. Send your question through all the means, and the presenter tells you how you get to reach us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Isa Abdul Mujib, for this very insightful topic on our kidneys. Do not forget that we said earlier that Dr. Isa has an urgent emergency as a medical doctor, which he has to attend to. So if you do have questions, please channel them to us through various social media platforms: Light Radio on Facebook, Light Radio on Twitter, Light_Radio on Instagram. You can also reach out to us on official.lightradio@gmail.com to ask questions, and we shall relay your questions to Dr. Isa Abdul Mujib. You just listened to Your Health with Dr. Isa Abdul Mujib. Thank you for listening, and do stay tuned as more programs come your way.
You are what you know, as what you know defines your depth, vision, understanding, and mentality. Light Radio is live on YouTube at Light Radio, on Facebook at Light Radio, for Light Radio on Instagram at Light_Radio, and Twitter at Light Radio. Knowledge is light, a precept strongly upheld by Light Radio to impact sound knowledge around the clock, from Lagos, Nigeria to the world. Light Radio, your source for knowledge. Live on YouTube at Light Radio and Facebook at Light Radio. Follow Light Radio on Instagram at Light_Radio and Twitter at Light Radio. Live 24 hours on lightradio.com and on Light Radio app. Available for free download on Apple Store and Google Play Store. The city of Lagos, Nigeria to the whole wide world. Live 24 hours on lightradio.com and on Light Radio app. Available for free download on Apple Store and Google Play Store. Knowledge is the core of Light Radio. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You're listening to Light Radio. Once again, we sincerely apologize that Dr. Isa Abdul Mujib could not exhaust his time, which should normally end at 8:30 a.m. this morning. He had to attend to urgent medical emergency. So please do bear with us. Do keep your questions coming in. We can see questions coming in on our various social media platforms. Once again, you can reach out to us via the various social media platforms. Lights Radio on Facebook, the Lights Radio on Twitter, Lights_Radio on Instagram. You can write us a mail on at official.lightsradio@gmail.com. Do not forget as well that you can listen to us via the Radio Guardian app. Simply go onto the Google Play Store and download the Radio Guardian app or Lights Radio app, as well as you can also go onto our website www.lightsradio.com to download our app. You can equally reach out to us on our various hotlines 0809 738 4000 as well as 0809 732 4000. Do not forget that Dr. Abdul Mujib Isa will be here same time, same frequency next week to in continuation of the topic on the kidney, and it should also serve as avenue to answer some of your questions if they have not already been answered via the social media platforms. We do apologize once again. Do bear with us as we continue to serve you better.
You are what you know, and what you know defines your depth, vision, understanding, and mentality. Light Radio is live on YouTube at Light Radio, on Facebook at Light Radio, for Light Radio on Instagram at Light_Radio, and Twitter at Light Radio. Knowledge is light, a precept strongly upheld by Light Radio to impact sound knowledge around the clock, from Lagos, Nigeria to the world. Light Radio, your source for knowledge. Live on YouTube at Light Radio and Facebook at Light Radio. Follow Light Radio on Instagram at Light_Radio and Twitter at Light Radio. Live 24 hours on lightradio.com and on Light Radio app. Available for free download on Apple Store and Google Play Store. The city of Lagos, Nigeria to the whole wide world. Live 24 hours on lightradio.com and on Light Radio app. Available for free download on Apple Store and Google Play Store. Knowledge is the core of Light Radio. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Light Radio, ìmọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ o. Light Radio, ìmọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ o. Yóò tọ́mọlẹ̀ síbi tó ṣókùnkùn. Afúnni nímọ̀ rédíò tó péye.
ẹ̀rọ gbàgbé pé àmì títí òun náà ni ẹ̀ ń tẹ́tí sí Light Radio Orísun ìmọ̀. Ètò tí adẹ̀ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbọ́ tán òun náà ni ètò nípa ìlera wa tí a gbọ́ látinú dókítà wa, dókítà Isa Abdul Mujib. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ṣe sọ ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì síwájú, àtọ̀rọ̀ gáfárà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń tẹ́tí sí wa látàrí pé wọn láǹfààní àti lè parí ètò wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe bá ṣe ti mọ̀. Ìpè pàjáwìrì kan ló wáyé gẹ́gẹ́ bí dókítà, òun ni wọ́n sáré tètè lọ bá. Àtọ̀rọ̀ gáfárà, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ní ìbéèrè darí ìbéèrè wa, ìbéèrè yín sí orí àwọn social media platforms wa dédé. Light Radio lórí Facebook, The Light Radio lórí Twitter, Light_Radio lórí Instagram. Ẹ tún lè kọ àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ ránṣẹ́ sí wa lórí official.lightradio@gmail.com. ẹ má gbàgbé wípé láǹfààní àti download di Radio Garden lórí Google Play Store àti Light Radio app bákan náà lórí Google Play Store, tàbí kẹ́ lọ sórí website wa www.lightradio.com láti download app wa. Ẹ tún lè kọ àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ ránṣẹ́ sí wa bákan náà lórí àwọn ìlà wa. Ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ wa 0809-738-4000 àti 0809-732-4000. Dr. Isa yóò máa kàn sí wa lórí gbogbo àwọn ìbéèrè pátápátá tí a bá ní láti béèrè. Bẹ́ bá ṣe ń béèrè ni a máa fi ránṣẹ́ sí wọn, àwọn náà máa pèsè ìbéèrè. Wọ́n tún wá tẹ̀síwájú lórí ohun tá a gbé yẹ̀wò lónìí lórí kídìnrín wa ní àsìkò kan náà tí tá a bá pàdé ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tí ń bọ̀, ọjọ́ kan náà ní àsìkò kan náà pẹ̀lú àánú Ọlọ́run. In case for those who just listen to us, we say make una no vex. Say Dr. Isa no fit continue the program as he supposed continue. Please make una no vex. Make una forgive us. The reason be say as a medical doctor, the doctor get urgent emergency concern where he suppose attend to, but because say he want make una benefit, now he spare us just about 20 minutes. We will take explain about our kidney where we supposed know where so that we no go fit get any challenges for this inside this life where you and I dey live. So don't forget, say if you get any question, send them to our various social media platforms where we don't list. Facebook, Lights Radio. For Twitter, The Lights Radio. For Instagram, Light_Radio. You feel also write to us for official.lightradio@gmail.com. Make you not forget, say if you listen to us via Radio Garden, all you need to now say may you go download our app for Google Play Store, or if you download Radio Garden app as well, or if you could come and go www.lightradio.com, may you go download our app there. If you also write to us on our hotline 0809-738-4000 and 0809-732-4000. Make you not forget, the same time, same frequency. Dr. Isa good day here Gadagba, where you go to provide answers to some of your questions where you know if you ask today, or where you know if you provide answer to, and go move ahead on the same topic we got to do with our kidney. Thank you. We take listen to us.
Inside life, plenty opportunities boku berekete o. Now when person no sabi about tomorrow, fit make am lose golden opportunities today. One new Lagos don dey show face o around the Beju-Lekki local government area. For this new Lagos, we get the Lekki Seaport, Lagos International Airport, join with Dangote Refinery wey go soon sharp proper for there. Before you know wetin dey happen this area, person no go just fit buy land anyhow for inside o. Na im make Agazali Global Ventures dey open up for those wey wan stay for this ogbonge Ikoyi Adams Estate wey get sharp proper infrastructures wey full ground remain. Think wella, make you quickly come grab one space for yourself. For now, you fit still buy plot of land for 5 million naira. and you fit even dey pay the money small small join. Terms and conditions follow dey sha o. Pay now before time go waka. For original documents and certificate of occupancy for the estate, all of them full ground remain. Take action now. Make you call 0906 246 0178 or 0906 246 0179. You fit still enter Al-Ghazali Global Ventures office wey dey 48A Bridge Street off Dosumu Street, Lagos Island, Lagos State, or Graceland Shopping Complex, Oloko Beach, Ibeju Lekki Local Government Area, Lagos. Make you think fast and think for front dey go. Al-Ghazali Global Ventures, integrity na we strength. The land of plenty. Ọjọ́ náà rí bí àná o tí à ń gbọ́ ìkéde àwọn ilẹ̀ tó ti di ọ̀wọ́n gbogbo lónìí bíi Banana Island, Lekki Peninsula àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Kẹ́ni gbọ́ sọ fẹ́ni tí ò gbọ́ o. Agbègbè tí ọ̀làjú àti ìdàgbàsókè tún súnmọ́ báyìí ni Ìbẹ̀jú Lekki. Kí ló fà á? Àwọn ohun ìdàgbàsókè bíi Lekki Seaport, Lagos International Airport, Dangote Refinery àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ló ti tẹ̀dó sí agbègbè náà. Àwọn tí wọ́n rí ọ̀ọ́kọ́ ti ń gbègbè sí àkè kí àǹfààní yìí má bàa fò wọ́n. Ìgbàlódé sí àárín gbogbo àwọn ohun mèremère yìí Ìkòyí Adams Estate. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ìkòyí Adams Estate ẹ̀yin náà lè nípìn bẹ́ẹ̀ kó tó di ọ̀wọ́n gógó. Báyìí mílíọ̀nù 5 péré ní plọ̀tì kan ẹ sì ní àǹfààní àti san díẹ̀. Al-Ghazali Global Ventures ní gbogbo ìwé ilẹ̀ wọn tó pé pérépéré pẹ̀lú C of O ní o. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí àǹfààní yìí fò yí rú o. Ẹ yára pé 0906 246 0178 tàbí 0906 246 0179. Ẹ sì lè kàn sí wọn ní 48A Bridge Street ládojúkọ Dosumu Street, Lagos Island, Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, tàbí Graceland Shopping Complex, Eleko Beach, Ìbẹ̀jú Lekki Local Government, Lagos. Eléyìí ò kì í ṣe àtọwọ́dọ́wọ́ o. Ẹ má fọwọ́ mẹ́wẹ̀ẹ́ wá jẹun. Ẹ díjú pé ṣe é lẹ́ẹ̀fọ́la. Al-Ghazali Global Ventures, orúkọ rere la fi ń yọ̀gọ̀.
Light Radio ìmọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ o. Light Radio ìmọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ o. Yóò tọmọlẹ̀ síbi tó ṣokòkò. Afúnni ni mo rédíò tó péye. Rédíò Light Radio. Rédíò tó fúnni ní mọ̀ tó táyọ̀ dá ṣe. Àkọ́kọ́ irú rẹ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká so wọ́pọ̀ kágbé lárugẹ.
You're listening to Lights Radio, your source for knowledge. And in continuation of my program this morning on the Super Saturday show, we should be taking a look at some of the health tips that will help in prolonging our lives and ensuring that we live a healthy life. We'll start with drinking a lot of water in the absence of anything you can take. You should endeavor to take a lot of water. Most of us don't drink enough water every day. Water is essential for our bodies to function. Do you know that over 60% of our body is made up of water? Water is needed to carry out body functions, remove waste, and carry nutrients and oxygen around our bodies. Since we lose water daily through urine, bowel movements, perspiration, and breathing, we need to replenish our water intake. Further, drinking water helps in losing weight. A health.com study carried out among overweight or obese people showed that water drinkers lose 4.5 more pounds than a control group. The researchers believe that it's because drinking more water helps fill your stomach, making you less hungry and less likely to overeat. The amount of water we need is dependent on various factors such as humidity, your physical activity, and your weight. But generally, we need 2.7 to 3.7 liters of water intake per day. Since food intake contributes to about 20% of our fluid intake, that means we need to drink about 2.0 to 3.0 liters of water, or about 8 to 10 glasses. Now you know how the 8 glasses recommendation came about. One way to tell if you're hydrated, your urine should be slightly yellow. If it's not, like it's dark yellow or even orange, you're not getting enough water. Other signs include dry lips, dry mouth, and little urination. Please go drink some water first before you continue this article.
Take action.
The second health tip is getting enough sleep. When you do not rest well, you compensate by eating more. Usually, it's junk food, so we need to get enough rest, and you don't need to snack to stay awake. Also, lack of sleep causes premature aging, and you don't want that, do you?
You are what you know.
The third health tip is meditation, and meditation quietens your mind and calms your soul. If you don't know how to meditate, don't worry. There are 5 simple steps to learn how to meditate. Number 1 of the 5 tips to meditate is still meditation or mindful meditation. Meditating by focusing your attention on an object or process, such as your breathing, a flame, a mantra, a visualization, music, and etc. An open focus is maintained. This means even though you are concentrating on something, you keep an open awareness of everything else that is happening around you and inside your mind. Second step to meditation is moving or walking. That's a type of meditation as well. And this is gaining awareness through using simple, repetitive steps. Some examples are Tai Chi, yoga, or even simple walking exercises. The third tip to meditation is concentration, which is another type of meditation. This is usually practiced in religions. It is similar to mindful meditation with 2 differences. 1, you concentrate on a religious prayer. 2, you're required to maintain a closed focus where you close your awareness off from anything other than the prayer. The fourth step is finding your meditation spot. There should be a private spot free from external disturbances. You should feel safe, at peace and comfortable in it. If you have a boredom to yourself, it is probably the most appropriate inside your bedroom. After you pick the spot, clean the space around it. Remove any pieces of clutter lying around. My meditative spot is in front of my bedside table. The table itself serves as a meditative altar with crystals, rocks, flowers, and candles. Another favorite spot is on my bed. You can see why I live healthily.
For the Lights Radio.
The fifth and final tip is clearing your mind. Clear your mind, loosen yourself up, take a few deep, slow breaths, and begin to meditate. So those are the tips on meditation. Didn't forget that meditation is just the number third tip for living a healthy life. The fourth is exercise. Movement is life. Research has shown that exercising daily brings tremendous benefits to our health, including an increase in lifespan, lowering of risk of diseases, higher bone density, and weight loss. Increase the activity in your life. Choose walking over transport for close distances. Climb the stairs instead of taking the lift. Join an aerobics class or a dance class. Pick a sport of your liking and feel free to improve upon your life.
_radio and Twitter at Lights Radio. Knowledge is light. A precept strongly upheld by Lights Radio to impact sound knowledge around the clock from Lagos, Nigeria to the world. Lights Radio, your source for knowledge. Live on YouTube at Lights Radio and Facebook at Lights Radio. Follow Lights Radio on Instagram at Lights_radio and Twitter at Lights Radio. 24 hours on lightsradio.com and on Lights Radio app. Available for free download on Apple Store and Google Play Store. The city of Lagos, Nigeria, to the whole wide world. Live 24 hours on lightsradio.com and on Lights Radio app. Available for free download on Apple Store and Google Play Store. Knowledge is the core of Lights Radio. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You're welcome back to the Health Tips segment of the Health Talk, reaching out to your life from Lights Radio, your source for knowledge. Prior to taking a break, we discussed 4 health tips. One of them is exercise, as we last stated. We discussed meditation, getting enough sleep, and taking adequate water. In continuation, we should also endeavor to eat as much fruits as we can. Fruits have loads of vitamins and minerals. Do you know that oranges offer more health benefits than vitamin C pills? Maybe you don't. As much as possible, consume your vitamins and minerals through your diet rather than through pills. I eat a variety of fruits every morning and they energize me. Satisfy your palate with these nutritious fruits: banana, papaya, kiwi, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, watermelon, rockmelon, honeydew, peach, apple, grapefruit, pomelo, mango, oranges. I know some of these fruits may sound strange, but I'm sure you can always get them at some local Nigerian markets. Also, Number 6 is eating vegetables. Vegetables are the source of many nutrients and minerals like folate, vitamin K, folate, vitamin A, manganese, and potassium, not to mention dietary fiber, which is important for good gut health. There are two types of vegetables: starchy vegetables like potato, sweet potato, yam, and pumpkin, and non-starchy vegetables like kale, arugula, spinach, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, long beans, tomato, cucumber, and mushroom, technically a fungus. Some vegetables are slightly starchy and hence fall in the middle. Corn green peas, carrots, artichoke, beetroot, cauliflower, and beans, technically legumes. All vegetables are important and enrich our diet. I typically have raw salads for lunch every day with a variety of vegetables, then a cooked dinner with the grains, potatoes, sweet potatoes, and other delicious vegetables. You want to have a variety of vegetables intakes to strengthen your immune system. And with that, we come to the end of the health tips segment for this morning. Do not forget that you can equally write us or contribute by sending what you think are your own health tips to our various social media platforms: Lights Radio on Facebook, The Lights Radio on Twitter, Lights_Radio on Instagram. Also, you can write us on official.lightradio@gmail.com. Do not forget that you can listen to us via the Radio Garden app. All you need to do is simply download Radio Garden app via the Google Play Store. You can download Lights Radio app as well on www.lightsradio.com. You can equally download Lights Radio app as well on the Google Play Store for Android. You can reach out to us on our outlines 0809 738 4000 as well as 0809 732 4000. So do feel free to write us, send us what you think are your health tips, aside from what we have already mentioned, or maybe what we've mentioned that you do differently. We anticipate your comments.
24 hours online. You are what you know, and what you know defines your best vision, understanding, and mentality. Lights Radio is live on YouTube at Lights Radio, on Facebook at Lights Radio, follow Lights Radio on Instagram at Lights_radio, and Twitter at Lights Radio. Knowledge is light, a precept strongly upheld by Lights Radio to impact sound knowledge around the clock, from Lagos, Nigeria to the world. Lights Radio, your source for knowledge. Live on YouTube at Lights Radio and Facebook at Lights Radio. Follow Lights Radio on Instagram at Lights_radio and Twitter at Lights Radio. Live 24 hours on lightsradio.com and on Lights Radio app. Available for free download on Apple Store and Google Play Store. The city of Lagos, Nigeria to the whole wide world. Live 24 hours on lightsradio.com and on Lights Radio app. Available for free download on Apple Store and Google Play Store. Knowledge is the core of Lights Radio. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. inside life plenty opportunities boku berekete o. Na when person no sabi about tomorrow fit make am lose golden opportunities today. One new Lagos don dey show face o around the Beju-Lekki local government area. For this new Lagos we get the Lekki Seaport, Lagos International Airport join with Dangote refinery wey go soon sharp proper for there. Before you know wetin dey happen this area person no go just fit buy land anyhow for inside o. Na im make Al-Ghazali Global Ventures dey open up for those wey wan stay for this ogbonge Ikoyi Adams Estate wey get sharp proper infrastructures wey full ground remain. Think wella make you quickly come grab one space for yourself. For now you fit still buy plot of land for 5 million naira and you fit even dey pay the money small join. Terms and conditions follow dey sha o. Pay now before time go waka. For original documents and certificate of occupancy for the estate, all of them full ground remain. Take action now make you call 0906 246 0178 or 0906 246 0179. You fit still enter Al-Ghazali Global Ventures office wey dey 48A Bridge Street off Dosumu Street, Lagos Island, Lagos State, or Graceland Shopping Complex, Oloko Beach, Beju-Lekki local government area, Lagos. Make you think fast and think for front dey go. Al-Ghazali Global Ventures, integrity na we strength. Ọjọ́ náà rí bí àná o tí à ń gbọ́ ìkéde àwọn ilẹ̀ tó ti di ọ̀wọ́n gbogbo lónìí bíi Banana Island, Lekki Peninsula àti bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Kẹ́ni gbọ́ sọ fẹ́ni tí ò gbọ́ o. Agbègbè tí ọ̀làjú àti ìdàgbàsókè tún súnmọ́ báyìí ni Ìbẹ̀jú-Lekki. Kí ló fà á? Àwọn ohun ìdàgbàsókè bíi Lekki Seaport, Lagos International Airport, Dangote refinery àti bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ló ti tẹ̀dó sí agbègbè náà. Àwọn tí wọ́n rí ọ̀ọ́kọ́ ti ń gbègbè sí àkè kí àǹfààní yìí má bàa fò wọ́n ru ni o. Èyí gan ló mú Al-Ghazali Global Ventures ṣàfilọ́lẹ̀ ẹ́stéètì ìgbàlódé sí àárín gbogbo àwọn ohun mèremère yìí. Ìkòyí Adams Estate, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ìkòyí Adams Estate, ẹ̀yin náà lè nípìn bẹ́ẹ̀ kó tó di ọ̀wọ́n gógó. Báyìí mílíọ̀nù 5 péré ní plọ̀tì kan ẹ sì ní àǹfààní àti san díẹ̀. Al-Ghazali Global Ventures ní gbogbo ìwé ilẹ̀ wọn tó pé pérépéré pẹ̀lú sí ọ̀fọ̀ òní o. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí àǹfààní yìí fò yí rú o. Ẹ yára pé 0906 246 0178 tàbí 0906 246 0179. Ẹ sì lè kàn sí wọn ní 48A Bridge Street ládojúkọ Dosumu Street, Lagos Island, Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tàbí Graceland Shopping Complex, Eleko Beach, Ìbẹ̀jú-Lekki Local Government, Lagos. Eléyìí ò kì í ṣe àtọwọ́dọ́wọ́ o. Ẹ má fọwọ́ mẹ́wẹ̀ẹ́ wá jẹun. Ẹ díjú pèsè ẹlẹ́fọ́lá. Al-Ghazali Global Ventures, orúkọ rere la fi ń yangàn.
Light Radio ìmọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ o. Light Radio ìmọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ o.